So today we're just going to go over what on earth are logarithms. So I think the best way before I kind of go into any questions or any examples is just to give you a little bit of background of why we would actually use them. And then we'll talk a little bit about the notation, and then a few of the log laws, and then in a later video we'll go over how to do it with some algebra. So let me just kind of set the scene here. If I were to say, right, 2 to the power of x equals 4. Okay, we don't need a calculator for that. We can just say, right, x equals 2. Even if we were using a calculator and I said 2 to the power of 200, 190 or something, right? I'm sure maybe we'd get a math error. But if I said 2 to the power of 21, maybe we'll get rid of 2 of the digits. Okay, we get 2097152, okay? But then what if I said, okay, 2 to the power of x equals 13.5. So to do that, the only way we can solve that using this calculator is by doing logarithms, because it's very, very hard to think of that in your head. Even if I gave you 2 to the power of 13, that would be very, very difficult. But there is an exact value of x at which 2 to the power of x equals 13.5. And to do that, we use logarithms. So the notation of logarithms, and we'll use a simpler example. Let's say 3 squared equals 9, right? Is log base answer equals power. Okay, so log base answer equals power. So in this example, it would be log 3, 9 equals 2, because 3 is the base, 9 is the answer, and the power equals 2. And if I put that into the calculator, log 3, 9, we get 2. For example, 2 to the power of x equals 4, it would be log 2, 4 equals 2. Similarly, log 2, 4 equals 2, okay? And sometimes in your calculator, you have another option that's just log. That's essentially just assuming that the base is going to be 10. So if I put in log 100, so log base 10, 100, we'll get 2. Okay? So maybe I'll just go through like a bunch of other examples of what that would be. So another example would maybe be, I don't know, log 416 equals 2. Log 327 equals 3. Log 9, maybe let's just log 216 equals 4, etc, etc. I'm sure you get the idea. It's just the notation, and I'll keep that here. Log base answer equals power. Don't know if that's in the frame, but hopefully it is. Log base answer equals power. So then now we're going to go through something called the log laws. And there's quite a few, but I'll kind of give you the most basic ones. So if I said log a, log AB, okay, log AB plus log AC, like if that was an expression, that would be equal to log A B times C. So an example would be log 10 100 plus log 10 1000. It would be equal to log 10 100 times 10,000. So if we put that together, it would be equal to log 10. I feel like that's not in the frame, so I'm gonna put it here. Log 10, and then 1 0 0 0 0 0 0, and we all know that's a million, right? So put that into the calculator. It will actually give you, obviously, yeah, it's 10 to the power 6 equals million. Okay, but again, if you wrote that out as an expression, I'm really just trying to So your calculator is just always going to give you the power. Okay. Okay, so that's one log law. Similarly, if we had log A, B minus log AC, that's going to equal log A, B over C. So if we use the same example, log 10 1,000, which is 3, minus log A minus log 10 100, you're going to get log 10. So this isn't the same example, but it's going to be log 10,000 over 100, so 10, which would be 1. Okay. So that's another example. Another log law, and this will be the third one, and we'll leave it at that for today. But log AB to the power of C is going to be equal to C log AB, or the other way around. So if I had, let's keep it base 10, log 10, I don't know, 10 squared. Okay, that's going to be equal to log 2 log 10. So this just goes over here. And that's an example of maybe some manipulation you'd have to do. They'd ask you to maybe write this in that form, or maybe they'd ask you to give it a single number, which would again just be 2. So that's kind of an introduction to logarithms. They can be quite nasty. People don't tend to like them. So I thought I would just try to dumb them down today. And then we can go through some examples in the next video.